Let's talk about the internet's new album, Hive Mind. It's 13 songs, 57
I've
minutes
never
long.
heard of the fucking internet before this.
I heard them.
I mean, the band, the internet, as we are a podcast, and I use the Instagram account. So don't kill me.
And I'm literally Dan from the internet, so don't offend my people.
Don't offend your people. The people, you mean 4/5 of the human population?
Oh yeah,
because half of India and half of China don't have access to internet.
Yeah, because of the neoliberal trading order. I just read a really woke article on like the world trading system and how it's been skewed towards. Never mind, this is not that podcast.
It's not that podcast. I'm down. I mean, you want to go in?
Welcome to the Syndicate 23 political report.
Like, I want to go in. It's like I was talking to Ali about something, and I can't remember what it was, but it was something. I said the word neoliberalism or something. I'm like, I'm gonna, if I keep going, I'm gonna go on a tangent. She's like, I'm kind of down for you to go on a tangent. No, you're not. You're gonna sit here for 5 hours.
You don't want it.
You don't want it. No one's ready. He wasn't ready.
Chomsky time with Sean. Okay, so it's like this funky, laid back but still energetic kind of song. Like album, yeah, it's really good.
It's really good. Yeah, I had no idea. Okay, going back on, I had no idea who they were. I've never heard of them before. And the first song I put on, I'm like, I don't know what to expect. Anything, I go, oh, it's funk.
Yeah,
I'm down. I haven't heard modern funk.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Or if it does, it's really underground. There's no words there. And this is really good. It's solid. Probably my favorite. Usually I go like my favorite songs on the album.
Yeah.
Definitely the second song.
Roll Burbank Funk
is really good. Gets you in that movie. You just want to. You hear it. You want to get it stand up. You just want to start moving. You want to get a block party and start dancing around with people. It's one of those albums where it gets you in a happy mood, and every song kind of. It goes in a flow, which is nice. So we've had problems with albums before where we'd always say second half is better than the first half or this or that because there would be kind of two sides to an album or different sounds. Especially this year, there's a lot of that. A lot of producers have taken that role. Hive Mind doesn't do that. It's just one kind of flowing album. The other album we reviewed does the same thing, which is really flowy, which is nice to hear in this day and age of double albums, which are bad for fans. And albums that just feel too chopped up into little pieces. And this feels like a complete work.
Yeah.
And it's great. Really, really good. Thank you for putting it down. I had no idea who they were, so this was a pleasant surprise.
The artistry around making albums is something that I will continue to, like, double down on.
Yeah.
We talked about this, how, like, we will, like, it's almost come to expect that some albums will be long, but you don't.
Naturally. Some albums just have to be long. It depends on the songs, which is fine.
Most albums don't need to be long.
And then
I can't name one long album that's come out this year where I go, this needed to be 30 songs.
Oh, you think 30 songs is long? No, that's just stupid.
Yeah.
Nothing should be 30 songs long, unless it's like a film soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Unless the soundtrack, it doesn't need to be more than 15 songs really ever.
Yep. 15 is usually my max.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like, the perfect number is 11 or 12.
Like, Demon Days was 14 or 15, and it's like, yep, there we go.
Yeah, the Demon Days was the max.
Yeah. But this was this weird mix of funk and then little bits of R&B, and yeah, it was just really fresh. I think my favorite song was Stay the Night because it has that kind of, like, it's just a really sexy song. It's really good.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
This entire album is just gold.
There aren't a lot of, like, there are a few gems where, like, I listen to it after a week of reviewing it, and then I go back to it a lot. This is going to be one of those for sure.
Oh, this is 100% going to be those. We're going to be on this for a couple months, honestly.
Yeah.
We're probably going to listen to this album the rest of the year, where it'll just be like, we'll drive and I'll put it on or something.
And you know,
one of those albums, and that's rare for this year, because this year, there's a lot of music that's forgettable, honestly.
You're not gonna forget this.
And there's a couple albums I'm not like this. Arctic Monkeys.
I was gonna say Arctic Monkeys.
MGMT. Yeah, definitely. Those are right now. I think those are my 3 favorites, and then Gorillaz and a couple others. But those 3 come to mind immediately because I keep going back to at least like Star Treatment for Arctic Monkeys, the first song on it, and then for MGMT, like Me and Michael or something, or Time Spent on My Phone.
Or Little Dark Age.
Or Little Dark Age, like one of those songs.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of those. I'll probably do Roll, in parentheses, Burbank Funk, Stay the Night, and maybe even the first song, Come Together, is really good. So that's a big mark of an album if you can get us to keep going back to it.
Yeah, and that's just makes a good album in general because you want something you can revisit. And there's one last Audioface thing that this ticks perfectly well that we talked about a little bit in the beginning, but I want to just really bring that point home. It's fucking different.
It is very different.
I can't compare this to anything I've heard that's come out this year, and it's such a relief because I have music that I want to listen to when I'm like in a certain mood, in my hype mood, and then I go back to certain songs. And lately that's
you have the staples.
Yeah, the Vince staples. And lately it's been trap because like that kind of gets me and going in my mood. It's like all reliable. But when I'm just listening to music kind of like recreationally, this as opposed to listening to music for work, which is it makes sense in the way I'm saying this.
Yeah.
I have been crying for variety, like just really seeking it out. I think a lot since we took that week break a couple weeks back, and I started just going into old things that were like electronic but a little different. But yeah, funk came completely out of the corner for me, and this was executed so well.
It doesn't feel dated. That's the biggest. It feels modern. It feels new.
Yeah,
which is huge.